everyone and welcome back to my channel, JessChillinAbout. Today Trav and I are going to be answering your questions and I'm really excited because we've got some pretty great, I can never talk in my intros honestly, pretty great questions. So the first one is actually just a question for me, but it's about Trav. So Harry asked, how would you react if you came home from work one day and Trav was wearing a bikini and bunny ears cleaning the house? I would honestly just be like, what the F? Like, I don't think that would ever happen, but if he did, I would honestly think he was like on drugs or something. Could you imagine yourself doing that? So the next question was from Billy. I don't actually know Trav's answer for this, but I know mine, and I have a reason for it. And his question is, do you scrunch or fold? And what would you what would you say?
What, for me or for you?
For you.
Fold.
You fold?
Yeah.
Oh no, I scrunch. I feel like if you fold, you've got this like flat fold. In case you don't know what it means, do you scrunch or fold toilet paper? But I feel like if you fold it and you wipe, you're just like smearing it. Whereas if you scrunch, you get in like, you've got nooks and crannies, and I just feel like the surface area is more. So we got a folder and a scruncher. If you guys are dare enough to tell us, let me know in the comments below. Do you fold or scrunch?
What a waste of toilet paper.
Nah. So the next question is from Tarina, and she said, what's your favorite food from McDonald's? And I know what Trav's is, but what's you mine? Say it. A McFlurry.
Ah, yeah.
Crunchy McFlurry.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say something, but my favorite thing would be chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I was gonna say nuggets.
Definitely chicken nuggets with sweet and sour sauce.
What else were you gonna say?
A Big Mac. Without pickles. Poppy asked, you only have 24 hours to live. What do you do? So if it was me, I would go and see my mum and my sister and just spend as much time with them as I could.
What about me? It's cool. Whatever.
Well, you could come with me.
No, it's cool. Whatever.
What would you do?
I'd probably say visit people. Maybe find a nice spot, somewhere to go.
We should just get everyone to come to us. Be like, we're dying in 24 hours. Come if you want to see.
It's a fair point.
So the next question is from Will, and Will asked, if there was no limits to your life, what would you do?
It's an interesting question. And how to interpret it.
I interpret as if, I guess, money. Like if you didn't have to worry about anything and you could just do whatever you wanted to do, what would you do? Trav needs time to think, but if it was me, I would travel. Yeah,
I'd say traveling's a good one to do. There's always things you want to do, like, I don't know, I guess you could fly if, you know, there's no limit.
Okay, so the next question, there's actually two questions that are very similar, so I'm gonna answer them together, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer these as well, but one from Boomers TV and one from Selena Ryan. The first one is, what inspires you to do YouTube? And the second one is, what is your goals for your YouTube channel? So for me, those are kind of the same thing. What my goals are and what inspires me to do YouTube is the same thing. So I'm gonna insert a comment here because this literally, I got it only a few days ago and is the reason that I do YouTube. So for me, that is like the ultimate goal, is just to make someone smile, make their day a little better. YouTube for me has always been a place I've gone to make me feel better and to laugh and just to kind of forget about all the issues, you know, drama, stuff like that. So for me, when I made a channel, my goal, what inspires me, where I want my channel to go, is just to make other people happy and also to go back and watch, I guess, our lives.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's sort of like a good way to see what you were doing at different stages of your life, and I guess what people look like and how they've changed. So obviously Adam and Isaac's a good example of that.
Yeah,
where
this YouTube channel was made before both of them were born, so. And
I mean, even with Adam, it's been what, almost 2 years, so you can kind of see the whole development of his life.
So the next question is, what is your hidden talent? I didn't think about this. I haven't read these questions in ages. I don't know if it's really a talent because I feel like a lot of people can do it, but I can literally pick anything up with my toes, and I do that. I don't know if that's a talent, but come on. I'm weird. I'll accept that. What's your talent then?
I don't really know.
Yeah, see, you can't judge my talent without having a talent to backfire with.
I don't think I really have a hidden talent. What if you were to say that I had a hidden talent, what would you say it would be? Your
ability to be having a conversation with me and falling asleep during that conversation. Like, he'll be talking and fall asleep and it will go from, oh yeah, tomorrow we should like literally he just starts snoring and I'm like, okay, good night. So we got a bunch of questions from Karen, If you had a bucket list, what are they you wish to do? I don't really have a bucket list. My bucket list would pretty much just be
to go to different countries.
To travel. Yeah, my bucket list would be to travel to different places.
I guess for me, traveling as well, but I've always, being like someone that's grown up playing a lot of sport and stuff, like I've always wanted to go and watch live sport in different countries.
That'd be cool.
Like for instance, like with my, like I used to always watch tennis with my mum and stuff, and like even Australian Open, even though it's just across the ditch, pretty expensive to go, but it's something I would want to see at least once.
What are your most worst fears?
Spiders.
Spiders, and also the ocean.
Height?
I'm afraid of heights, but I love being high, like going high. The adrenaline of it, like I love being really high. Not on drugs, like literally being high. I was just thinking, I was like, this sounds weird. Yeah, the ocean, so I hate, like if you're on a boat and you jump off the boat and go swimming, that petrifies me. Like going snorkeling, I feel like I'm going to die, but I love it.
I'd probably say my
I feel nervous now.
biggest fear is probably just falling. I just hate the feeling of falling.
What are your weird habits? I guess you don't really know that your habits are weird until someone points them out.
Yeah, anything I probably thought was weird about you, I've probably gotten used to by now anyway. And
You better be used to it by now.
So I don't know.
Where do you hope to see your channel in 5 years' time? So I hope that I'm still vlogging. I hope that my channel has a bit more of like a theme. I feel like my videos are just whatever the heck I feel like putting up. So I hope that there's more of a reason that people would come to my channel. Obviously I'd hope that I've got a lot more subscribers, not for the fact of having them, but for the fact that people are enjoying it. And of course, if you go back, the reason I want to make videos is to make other people happy, and if people are subscribing, then it means they're enjoying it and interacting a lot more with you guys. What are your aims for your channel? Okay, so we've already answered that one before. What do you hope to achieve this year?
In regards to YouTube or just life?
Just life. One thing I want to do, which I'm going to do at the end of October, is do the 12k Auckland Marathon, which isn't like a big thing, but for me 12k's is like,
it's still
a big
long
thing.
distance.
Yeah.
Regardless. I mean, most people probably wouldn't go for a 12k run or walk. I guess for me the whole thing is getting back into cricket. So I've been training and stuff, like I went to physio and had my knee sorted, been training, and yeah, I had my first game, so got through okay. So that's kind of a big thing for me, I think, for the remainder of this year, is to see how that goes and whether sort of the body holds out. And also, yeah, the half marathon again. I definitely want to be able to get through it without having any issues, and I feel like if I can do that, then I want to be under 2 hours.
I think this is the last question. If you had one wish to change something, what would it be? That's a hard one. If I could change one thing, actually, it would be that when I finished school, I stopped playing sports, and I wish that I hadn't. So if I could change one thing, I would wish that I kept playing hockey. Love hockey so much, and I don't know, when I got to uni, I just stopped.
So I was thinking about that more on like a global scale. I was thinking like, you know, erasing poverty and stuff like that.
That would be great.
Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like it's a really hard question to answer. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah,
so those are all of the questions. This video is so long, so hopefully I can edit it right down for you guys. But yeah, thank you again for all of your questions. If you've got any more, leave them down below, and maybe I'll just start gathering questions for another Q&A later on. This is actually also our first video, other than vlog, that we're filming in the new place, so there's a new background. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to leave comments below. Do you fold or scrunch? But
it's the most important question of the whole thing.
Yeah, other than that, we will see you next time.